with Storm Tracker 4 forecaster Isabella Fredrickson. Isabella, what are we tracking with those current temperatures?
Well, current temperatures may feel cool to some, but I can tell you they're already above average for what we're seeing this time of the year. Across Metro Tucson, we are seeing temperatures ranging from the mid-60s into the lower 70s already. And as I mentioned, it may feel cool to you still. You might want a cool jacket, but I can tell you these are already above average for the high. And we are still going to warm up a lot for today. The average high for Tucson is 65 degrees this time of year, but I mean, just take a look. We're seeing temperatures in the upper 60s into the 70s, 71 in Tucson Estate, 70 on the west side, and Casas Adobe, 71 over in Sabino Canyon, and a ton of spots in the upper 60s, 69 in the foothills. So again, you guys, it's only going to get warmer. That's the big weather story of today. Even in our spots along the international border and over in our southeastern region, such as Cochise, Graham, and Greenlee County, we're used to seeing those spots being a lot cooler than the rest of the day, but just take a look. We're already seeing 75 degrees in Sassabee, 70 down in Nogales and Sierra Vista, 66 in Pierce. Our coolest spot is looking like Wilcox at 64, in addition to Duncan, 53. But you guys, it's not even 1 p.m. yet. It's going to continue to warm up, and we're warming up to temperatures 10 to 15 degrees above average for today and the rest of this week across southern Arizona. That is one of the main things we are tracking today. Of course, heat record highs. We did start off strong yesterday to kick off the week. Yesterday, we tied a previously set heat record of 79 degrees. We did set that back in 1980. We tied it yesterday, and I can tell you we're going to continue to see that throughout the rest of the week. We're going to either come close to hitting those record-breaking temperatures, we're going to hit those record-breaking temperatures, or we're going to break those records. We're going to be seeing a lot of that mid to end of week. And if you're hoping for any ounce or source of winter-like conditions, you are going to have to reserve that for the early mornings. The early morning temperatures are going to still be in the 30s to the 40s, a couple spots southeast maybe in the 20s. But you guys, once it starts to warm up, as you're already seeing here before the 1 p.m. hour, things are warming up. So if you want that winter-like temperature, it's only going to be seen in the early mornings. I will also have your Christmas forecast as we are tracking that on tap, and I will have that in just a few. But first, next weather maker for you, why are we seeing this weather, this warm weather, so late into the year? Well, I can tell you it is all thanks to this big high pressure system you're seeing right here. This ridging is what's bumping the temperatures up. And you know, you've seen on the news, we're seeing the rain, the wind, the snow, the cooler temperatures all across the northern parts of the state, because there's a lot of action coming up this way, as you can see with those low pressure systems. But all we're seeing in our desert southwest region is this high pressure system. It's in our region, it's dominating our region of the desert southwest. And even on Tuesday, we're still seeing that on Tuesday. So this is going to contribute to a lot of the weather we're seeing, and it's not going away. We are seeing an above average day temperature wise for Christmas Day as well. We're tracking 74 as the high on Christmas Day. I already told you that average temperature is 65 for Tucson this time of year, so a very warm Christmas to look forward to. But before we get to Christmas, today's highs, we are tracking 78 in Metro Tucson, 75 in Santa Cruz County, and 70 over in Cochise County. And finally, to break down that 10-day tracker for you, we're warming up to 78 degrees today here in Tucson, but starting tomorrow, we are bumping up to the 80s, you guys. I mean, it's the end of December, and we're tracking temperatures in the 80s. Saturday is the first day of meteorological winter, and we're tracking 80 degrees on Saturday. And even after next weekend, we will cool down to the upper to mid 70s. As you saw, Christmas Day, 74. Big weather story, you guys. It's going to sound redundant, but we are seeing very warm, rare temperatures this late into the year.
Well, Isabella, the one good thing I'll say is that we know a lot of people do move to Arizona to keep that warmer temperatures, so maybe this forecast is for them.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Thank you, Isabella.